See student, the next is reactivity series of metals, that is metal reactivity series. That means it is a list of metals arranged in their decreasing order of the reactivity. For example, potassium is greater than sodium, is greater than calcium, magnesium, aluminium, zinc, iron, lead, hydrogen, copper, mercury, silver, gold and platinum, like this. This is the list of metals arranged in the decreasing order of the reactivity series. See, that's mean these are the high reactive elements and these are the least reactive elements. These are high reactive elements and these are least reactive elements. One doubt will arise. See, here these are metals and these also metals, but the hydrogen is a non-metal. Why they are included in this series? Why hydrogens are included in this metal reactivity series? Mean the hydrogen having a positive charge. That's mean the property of the electropositive, that is the loss of electron to form a positive ion. So the hydrogen charge is what? H plus. Okay, so that is why they react. The hydrogen H plus is added in this series. The hydrogen is placed in this metal reactivity series. See, usually the high reactive and the least reactive. What is the difference between the high reactive and the least reactive elements? Mean the high reactive metals are displaced to low reactive metals. For example, copper sulfate. Take copper sulfate solution, react with iron. What happens? The copper sulfate. Copper means least reactive. Look at the iron. Iron is the high reactive element. So this copper sulfate react with iron to displace the copper. Now it forms iron sulfate, FeSO4 and CO. So this means the high reactive metals. The high reactive metals are displacers to low reactive elements. So the low reactive elements is for here copper, so that it displaces. Suppose the low reactive elements react with high, in case iron sulfate react with copper, that means no reaction, because it does not displaces, because of the iron is most reactive compared to copper, so that this reaction is possible and this is no reaction occurs. Okay, so this is the reactivity series of metal. Now the next is reaction of metals with the non-metal. Reaction of metals with the non-metal. Here the reactivity of element, the tendency to attain, that is a complete filled valence cell. That's mean, for example, sodium. I will tell this sentence. Reactivity of elements, is the tendency to attain a completely filled valence cell. Completely filled valence cell. For example, look at here, sodium. What is the atomic number of sodium? Sodium is 11. So here the electronic configuration is 2, 8 and 1. This means K shell having 2 electron, next cell is L, there is L cell having 8 electron and the remaining one is M cell is 1. So the last one is called valence cell. So this indicates the valence shell electron. This number indicates the valence shell electron. Now the next is metal lose electron from their valence shell to form cation. Metals lose electron from their valence shell to form cation. Here look at the sodium atom. So here what happened? The only one electron is in the valence shell, so that Na indicates Na plus. So the valence electron. So loss of electron. So loss of here what? How many electron? One electron. So that it will become Na plus. Similarly, the non-metal. The non-metals gains electron. Here lose electron. The non-metal gain electron in their valence shell to form anion. So for example, chlorine Cl minus form anion. I will explain some more example. Then the compound formed by the transfer of electron, that means formation of NaCl. That means the compound formed by the transfer of electron from metal to non-metal. So metal to non-metal are called ionic or electrovalent compound. This is ionic or electrovalent compound. I will tell you how the formation of NaCl is possible. Formation of NaCl. How it is formed? See, look at that electronic configuration first for sodium atom. That is 2, 8, 1. In chlorine atom 17. So that 2, 8 and 7. Here the chlorine valence electron is 7 and this is 1. Look at this. According to the octet configuration, this is more number of electrons in the valence shell, this is less number of electrons in the valence shell, so that it donate. So it gives electron to the that means it share the electron to the chlorine atom to form. For example, that means the Na having 1 electron like this. Na having 1 electron. In chlorine having 7 electrons. For example, chlorine having 7 electrons. 2, 4, 6 and 7. That 1 electron to join here means what happened? It attains the octet configuration, so that its valence shells are filled, so that it forms ionic compound, so that it lose 1 electron, so that it have a positive charge. The sodium have a positive charge, and this gain 1 electron, so it have a negative charge. So this is the formation of NaCl. So Na plus and Cl minus. In between the bond is called ionic or electrovalent bond. Similar way, aluminum chloride Al and Cl. See the how many chlorine atoms are present. How many? Look at this AlCl. The general formula is AlCl3. This is aluminum chloride formula. Now we will check aluminum. The atomic number of aluminum is 13. Write the electronic configuration 2, 8 and what? 2, 8, 3. Okay. Then chlorine 2, 8, 7. This means first write here aluminum. Aluminum having 3 electron, that is 3 valence electron. In chlorine 7. So you have to write here chlorine 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 electron to donate here. That means 1 electrons are lost from the aluminum atom to gains chlorine atom. So remaining 2 electrons are there. So write one more Cl atom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now the next one electrons to stabilize the chlorine atom, and third one, remaining one electron is there, so that I am going to write one more Cl atom, chlorine atom. So 6 plus 1, 7. So this also to join here. That is why the AlCl3 is possible. AlCl3 is possible. Aluminum chloride. Okay, this is the formation of NaCl and AlCl3. See, Na gives, you can write like this, Na plus, that means 1 electron gain. Loss. 1 electron loss. Then the Cl minus ion gains 1 electron to give Cl. Okay? So that electron will be cancelled. So remaining atom is formed. That is Na plus and Cl minus is possible. Okay? The similar way, aluminum also. Aluminum gives Al3 plus, that means 3 electron loss, and chlorine 3 electrons. That is, usually you have to write like this, Cl. Then you will be getting this. You have to cross multiplication like this. This multiple into 1, this electron multiple into 3, so that you will be getting 3Cl, 3Cl, 3 electron, right? So electron will be cancelled. Similarly, here also electron will be cancelled. This is formation of AlCl3, and this is formation of NaCl. Okay, the next is the properties of the ionic compound.